Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Lock Podcast. It's been a while. I am back with a Super Bowl 57 preview. I'm really excited for this one between the Chiefs and the Eagles. If you haven't been paying attention, I've been making pretty good content over on TikTok, daily parlays. We did a 10-day challenge. So if you're coming from TikTok, I appreciate you jumping over to YouTube. I'm going to try to do weekly updates, do a little bit more content here on YouTube prior to this. I did a lot of fantasy football talk, which will still be happening, but we got March Madness coming up. We got some horse racing coming up with the Kentucky Derby in May. So there's going to be more content, but I plan on doing like weekly updates here on YouTube, as well as big occasion bets such as the Super Bowl. Again, that Super Bowl 57 coming to you this Sunday, February 12th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time in Glendale, Arizona. Chiefs, Eagles. So in this video, we're just going to briefly talk about the Chiefs, the Eagles, the bets that I like, and then we're going to recap week one. I've started a daily schedule on TikTok. So we are going to talk about how we did. So before we do that, let's start with the Super Bowl. And we're going to start with the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the Chiefs won the AFC, which is something they've been doing a lot of recently. They have won 3 of the last 4 AFC championships and are 1-1 in those Super Bowls. They ended the regular season really hot, winning 10 of their last 11. 2 of those 3 losses came on the road. They finished 14-3. They were 2-1 against top 10 defenses ranked in fantasy. The Eagles are ranked 3rd. They also rank 1st in offense, 8th in defense, so a top 10 team all around. And they were the number 1 seed in the AFC. They are 2-2 all time in Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes is familiar with this field, unlike their opponents, the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts, which we'll talk about now. They are the winners of the NFC. They are also 14-3. But Jalen Hurts only lost 1 game as the starting QB. They are 14-3. He was hurt those 2. So incredible there. They only lost 1 on the road. They have won 6 of their last 9 regular season games. Again, 2 of those coming without Jalen Hurts. They're 5-2, unlike the Chiefs, who are 2-1. They're 5-2 against the top 10 fantasy defenses. Chiefs rank 8th, as we just talked about. The Eagles are well-rounded, 3rd in offense, 3rd in defense. So they're just a great, well-rounded team. They've blown out teams in the playoffs, which really wasn't expected to be that bad. Just a phenomenal team, and they're built to win it this year. The Eagles won their first Super Bowl in 2017. They're 1-2 in Super Bowls. So again, Jalen Hurts doesn't have the experience as Patrick Mahomes does. The question is, can he step up to the plate and win in his first Super Bowl? But let's talk about my Super Bowl bets. So here are some player props that I really like this weekend, and in a minute we'll tell you what that'll pay out. If you would parlay these all together, maybe you just want to play them, separate. But here's what I like for the Chiefs. I like Travis Kelce anytime touchdown scorer -115. He had 3 touchdowns in the playoffs and is currently Patrick Mahomes' best target. I'm also going Travis Kelce 60+ receiving yards, which you get a nice price for. He's hit that in 5 of his last 7, including the playoffs. And I like Patrick Mahomes over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Again, a good price at -210. He has hit that in 6 of his last 7. I really don't like any running back props here. I've looked at them. Passing yards is a lot for Mahomes. I know you can get there. But these 3 bets, I feel that will be locks. Unlike some of the other bets, really wide receiver bets are going to be tough for the Chiefs. Same with running back props. We'll jump to the Eagles, kind of in the same boat. We're sticking with wide receivers, and the wide receiver I really like in the Super Bowl is going to be Devonta Smith. All eyes will be on A.J. Brown, which I think Devonta Smith comes alive. I like him at 50+ receiving yards, -215. He's hit that 9 of his last 10. I also like anytime touchdown score at +165. I think he finds the end zone. And A.J. Brown, 60+ receiving yards, -225. He's hit that in 6 of his last 8. The 2 that he didn't get was in the playoffs, but I think in a Super Bowl, they're going to find a way to get him involved and at least get 60. I see him also potentially hitting the end zone as well. Now, this bet, if you would parlay these 6, would be a plus 1244. $10 bet would pay out in total 134.48, which I really like. I think this is a safe bet. Now, there's other bets that we can get to. So if you're not following me on TikTok, Sports Log Podcast, we're going to make some more bets, but these are like my lock bets that I like. And you may ask, who do I think is going to win the Super Bowl? I think it's going to be the Eagles, 31-24. The Eagles are just more of a dominant team, I feel like. The Chiefs have the experience, but all season, the Eagles have been phenomenal. Right now, they're only 1.5-point favorites. I would take that easily if I'm betting on the team, money line, the spread. I like the Eagles. I hate saying it too, because I'm not an Eagles fan. But I am going to be rooting for the Chiefs, but I'm also going to be rooting for some winnings. And if you're going to play if you want to bet the score of what you think it's going to be, I really like 31-24. Think it hits the over slightly. The Eagles have been scoring in the 30s in the playoffs. The Chiefs, I think, get close ultimately by a touchdown, and that's kind of where I feel comfortable with that 31-24 bet. I'll probably be playing that as well, just a couple bucks for the heck of it, because it's going to be really hard to hit. So there's the Super Bowl picks for you. Let me talk to you a little bit about my daily schedule, what we're looking to do over on TikTok. And we've done 1 week of this daily schedule. So again, if you haven't seen the video, or if you're coming from YouTube, this is what I'm going to be posting daily on TikTok. This is what the bets are going to be. So Double Money Monday, we're going to try to double our money every Monday. In the last 2 Mondays, we've lost by 1 leg, which sucks. Last Monday, we hit 4 out of the 5 legs. 76ers lost to the Magic. Otherwise, we would have doubled that money. Meanwhile, all these bets that I'm talking about, we're doing at $10 a bet. Tuesdays, Triple Up Tuesday. We're betting tonight, so make sure you check out the TikTok video if you haven't already. Triple Up Tuesday, we won last week. It was a 6-leg parlay, 31-62 we won. Tonight, we're going to try to do the same thing with a 6-leg parlay. Winning Wednesday, we lost 2 of the 3 legs, so it wasn't a winning Wednesday. But pretty much we're just going to try to bet to win, not really trying to triple, double. We're just trying to whatever we can get to win. Thursday is going to be Team Bet Thursday, where we're just going to bet on teams, no player props. We hit that last week in the NBA. We won 4. We won all 4 legs, hitting 32-45. Viewer Bet Friday, or Follower Friday, we're going to call it, is where you guys are going to pretty much reach out to me and say, hey, I really like this parlay. What do you think? So you're going to send me all your bets, and I'm going to pick the best parlay that I like, and we're going to tail you. Last week, we didn't bet that. We didn't have anybody send in. But again, this video schedule is fairly new. Saturday is going to be Super Saturday. Last week, we bet on college basketball, and we hit a 4-leg parlay for $22.27. Sunday is going to be Sleeper Sunday, where we're going to take sleepers. And this week, we took 3 sleepers, and we only lost 1 of the legs. The Nuggets ended up losing. But in total, we hit 21 out of 25 legs. That's 84% of the bets. We wagered $60 total, ended up winning 86.34. So we made a little profit there. I'll skip something here. I'm going to go back, but thank you guys for watching the Super Bowl preview. Again, I have a big TikTok account now, Sports Log Podcast. I know a while back I was talking about trying to get that to 1,000. We're up to almost 7,200 followers, so I really appreciate that. Daily TikTok video bets on that schedule I just talked about will be over there. I also do TikTok lives, and you can also find bets that I post on Instagram and Twitter, all at Sports Log Podcast. If you have any questions on bets to place for the Super Bowl, feel free to reach out to me. Let's try to win, and as always, let's go.